are live tonight here for Jackson Christian Eagle football against Evangelical Christian School. There'll be a lot of Eagles tonight, so Wesley will have to stay away from calling both teams the Eagles.
You got that right.
And that makes a difference. Wesley Freeman, Coach Joe Holloway. We've got an outstanding crew here, a lot of people from Jackson Christian. And we will tell you all about this game and more here in the pregame. We will tell you we are operating without, hopefully, the stadium lights. We will operate, and the sun goes down officially at 7:07 tonight without any lights in the press box.
No lights in the press box.
So we're going to do our best to bring you a good football game. Eagles come in with a couple of people out. We'll tell you more about that. And ECS, as far as I know, the word I was given, comes in at full strength tonight. They are 2-1 on the season, and their only loss was to Innsworth, which is a AAA division school and loaded with talent at Innsworth. And we come in 3-0 after having beaten several. We've beaten 2 AA teams and 1 single-A team in Division II. Good effort by our young men. We've got couple of knick-knack injuries. We've got some other things keeping people out. The big injury is to Presley, our center, and we don't know his exact status, but Presley Edmonston, the only thing I can tell you, probably won't see him for a couple of weeks. Now,
right.
The question is how quick he can come back, the extent of the injury, and you won't be seeing Zach McDonald tonight either. Otherwise, starting lineups are basically the same. The only difference is I think, sometimes Bennett starts at nose tackle, sometimes Cedric Anderson. And I was going to check because the only thing concerned me is I did not see but I didn't see Bennett with his shoulder pads on a while ago. And we'll obviously try to get a look at that and see what is happening with that. And, of course, our squad comes in here, and the Memphis News Media has all picked ECS to win this one.
Right.
I don't know what any of the home media picked, but we will go over that. Let me tell you about where this game will be coming to you from tonight. Number one, it will be on Jackson Christian School's Facebook site and their Booster Club Facebook site. Worthy Road Studios will have it on the BallGame Blitz site, and that's Facebook. And then those of you driving around in cars, 93.1 in Jackson will rescue you so you can hear the game, but you got to go to the News Talk, that's WNWS.com site, and you could even click on the game there and see it there. And let me tell you what to do with your telephone. If you've got a car and got the hookups and stuff, you can still watch this game on one of those sites by hooking your iPhone in there. Don't know about Androids. Never had one. Don't want one.
Me either.
And I'll go ahead and say that because I've had an Android before one time for about a week, and it went back. Yes, Androids, we're getting the thumbs down signal. The fans can hear us. Gary can. No. And you can do more with an iPhone. So AT&T, I'll send you a rate sheet for that.
That's right.
And we're going to have good football. Here's what we need to do. There are some wonderful people that help bring this broadcast to you. I want you to go out and thank every one of them for bringing you Jackson Eagle football. We're going to follow them all the way wherever we go. And you know what? This could be the year if we can get everybody healthy.
That's right.
But first of all, we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, Wesley Freeman's going to tell you a little bit about ECS. Let's take that timeout here on the Jackson Christian Football Game of the Week.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Jackson Christian School football on the road tonight. Home of the ECS Eagles, the Jackson Christian Eagles. And, of course, some of my friends, unfortunately, do not know that I can't talk during the game. We'll have to shut down the phone lines. And I'm sure they're wondering where we are or something. There's got to be something wrong or they wouldn't be calling. But we're going to let Wesley Freeman tell you all about the ECS team here first. And they come into this game 2-1.
Yep. So their enrollment's 270 kids. Last season, 9-3, lost to Lipscomb in the semifinals. They are Division II AA. The head coach is Trey Adams. He's 22-4 in a 2-year stint here at ECS. Offensive coordinator is David Carter. Defensive coordinator is Scott Vogel. Coaching offensively, they run a pro spread defense 3-4. They return 8, 4 on each side of the ball. The last playoff appearance was in 2020. Playoff record, 37-29. Some key returnees. They have Jalen Greenwood, who is a running back / defensive back. He's a senior. Bennett Brady, their quarterback. He's a senior as well. Caden Hill, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Adam Wichtum, offensive line, defensive line, senior. Tucker White, running back, defensive back. He's a senior as well. Jamison Smith, wide receiver, defensive back. He's a junior. Ben Lucas, fullback, linebacker, a senior. Zach Baker's a wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Zach Bratton, tight end, linebacker. He's a senior. And Clayton Garrison, who's a running back / linebacker, a junior. Coach, what I see there is a bunch of senior kids.
Heavily loaded with seniors. We are a heavily junior and sophomore team. We've got some seniors. We've got some very good seniors, but we don't have the number of seniors. So in experience, they've got us outflanked on that one. We've got great kids, though, and hopefully we're going to catch them looking ahead to October 1st because their big game is with Lausanne. But they got kind of a beating from Innsworth. It was not close. Then they went and took care of a couple of other teams before, one of them being the last one, Tupelo Christian. We'll tell you more about that. We have discovered, in the past, ECS has always been known for having a very good running game. They got a passing game to go with it. Matter of fact, the young man that will be their quarterback, he also plays defense. Bennett Brady, guess what? He is, I don't know if he signed, but, well, he couldn't have yet. It's not early sign. He is a commit to the University of Memphis. We do know that much.
Well, that makes you happy
about that. Plus, they've got very experienced receiving core. They run the pro spread, as you told them, and this is the things we got to watch for. Now, in the case of Jackson Christian, we've told you that 2 important cogs are out. We got some other guys like Carson Holt that you can see him sometimes. He's there on his, I call it a scooter. You got the leg up when you're hurt. And we've got some people with knick-knack injuries. And, of course, the biggest loss is when you change centers, there's a change. This happened on Wednesday, so Presley Edmonston will be out for a little bit, but jumping in there to help out is a young man called Eli Gay. Now, Eli, the only thing that I will say is that he's a sophomore. He weighs 5'11", 190, and that's a lot because the line calls are made by the center.
They are.
Now, he's a knowledgeable young man, a very good young man. It's his first start, though.
First start.
And that makes a little bit of difference. But we've got 19 minutes and 6 seconds according to the clock before kickoff. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one more of those 3-minute timeouts, and when we come back, we'll talk about this game, about Jackson Christian and more, and also give you some West Tennessee news. Let's take a 3-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com. Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Southern Family Dentistry provides a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to full dental reconstruction and now prepless veneers, they're there when you need them. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook or call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry. We want to make you smile.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't. And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back. Again, I think, are we on the jetpack tonight?
I believe we are, Coach.
Yep. And sometimes that's going to happen on the road. No internet for us again tonight when you come to Mempho, as they say.
Apparently that's the case.
And so that is not the fault of Worthy Road Studios, the school, or WNWS. So we, to have this game, the jetpack, which puts out at a little less less of a signal, but it should be getting to you. Sometimes you have to check your own internet. I know I'm going to take a jab at JEA. My neighborhood JEA internet is not working worth a flip.
Man.
And it drops down. It's too low for me to even do a podcast at home at times. And I've got the highest grade you're supposed to be able to have. But anyway, but this time Gary's done a wonderful job of engineering. And you hang with it, and it'll get better. 14-15 left. Of course, Jackson Christian, Darby Palmer, their head coach. He's been there for 4 years. He's 23-24, but these last few years have been very good. His offensive coordinator is Harold Hooper, the defensive coordinator, Rob Phillips, and their offense is a multi-spread offense. Several things they do out of it. They run the 3-4 as a base defense. A lot of times that stand-up outside linebacker is coming to make it almost like a four-man front. Their playoff record at Jackson Christian is 21-20. The last time they were in the playoffs was last year, and we had a good run and gave Davison Academy all they wanted in that last game. Of course, you know who some of the outstanding people are that are back this year, like King, Boyd, Nash, Thaxton, Bennett, Walker Ray, newcomer in one way, but veteran, he's a junior, Gage Boykin. C.J. Carrier, Cedric Anderson are just some of them. We've got some people. And, of course, somebody said, why do you call Walker Ray the Swiss Army knife? Because there's not a position on the field he can't play.
There's not one.
And the same is true of baseball for this school. Now, we've got to watch some people, not only the senior Brady Bennett for them, we have to watch their ground game. And they've got several people. They got a kid named Jalen Greenwood, 5'9", 190. He was the offensive player of the year last year in this region. They also have another running back that I just put my notes away. That's real good, Coach. But I know his number, Tucker White. He's a 5'11 senior, weighs 171. He can also tote the mail pretty good for them. They get their fullback back, who was injured last year to a knee injury, Newhouse. And, of course, they've got some other seniors in that offensive backfield. They can use Ben Lucas, Tucker White, Noah Newhouse, and those are some of the people. Watch out for the wideouts. You got Caden Hill, Zach Baker, and we'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have more stuff on the pregame show.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, We make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back here at ECS, home of the Eagles. We're the Eagles. Jackson Christian comes in as the visitors at 3-0. ECS comes in 2-1 with a loss to Innsworth. They beat Tupelo Christian last week. And, of course, we beat Columbia Academy, which has a good, hard-hitting team. And we've beaten two AA teams, which are our opponents of ECS. This will be a test, though, for the young Jackson Christian School Eagles against the senior-heavy
Very
Eagles, yeah. And we see captains coming out, and I'll let you work on the ECS captains. Look like they're sending at least 4 people out. And, of course, Coach Darby Palmer and his staff, what a great opening this year. Few injuries hurting, but you know what? We're going to play ball and pray for the injuries to get healthy very quickly. And also pray for no one to get hurt in this ball game. The middle school team had another big win last night. We'll get some official things from Greg Armour at halftime. I believe they pitched another shutout last
48 to nothing.
48 to nothing.
Yeah.
They are rolling, have a great team with a lot of people chipping in, and, of course, keep an eye out. Some of those young men will be brought up early after their season is over, and we'll tell you about some more of those folks there. Very quickly, remind you that Man's Wrecker helps to bring this game, support these people that support our broadcast. Deaton's Carpet One, Snookum Steakhouse, Kimberly Evans, and that's at Hickman Realty, Kimberly Evans. Dynamix Physical Therapy, Lonnie Cobb Henderson, that's Lonnie Cobb Auto, Great American Sports, and Ben was kind enough to provide us with our dapperly attired shirts.
Hey, this is the second time I've seen Gary. I got to see him yesterday in the store.
You sure did. Now, I will let you give their captains, and I see our guys coming out. I see Carrier. Looks like Campbell Scott and Tacker Nash will go out. Presley standing behind them, and Cam Boyd.
For ECS, looks like number 50, Adam Wichtum. Number 34, that would be, don't have a 34 on their roster.
That's what I was afraid of.
Number 9, Cameron Gagnon. And 27 would be Ben Lucas.
And we'll have to find out who is wearing it. I don't have a number for McDaniel, their place kicker, either. And very interesting rosters. TSSAA one that they sent in does not necessarily match up with the one that we were sent. And between the two, maybe we can put the pieces of the puzzle together and figure this thing out. And it's going to be interesting. Some of our other sponsors, of course, Wes Harris State Farm brings you the first down. Race Clips Men's Hair Salon. Mitchell's Body Shop going to give you that replay that you like. Wesley and Gary will be on that. And Southern Family Dentistry, the old football player himself, Brother Nash, not Tacker, but his dad. And he was a pretty good football player in his day.
Tacker may send you to the dentist.
He could. Some people, he'll give you a good rate on that, I believe.
That's right, yeah.
And we'll check on, I'm still trying to check numbers to see if we can do something about some of the gaps that's in the numbers. And, of course, I don't know what the delay. You can see this, and again, we are giving you the best signal. We do not have any internet, so we are using the jetpacks. This game will be logged onto the Worthy Road Studios YouTube, and you can go back and see it. And Gary can well, Gary, you're not doing those. Paul does those things, doesn't he? And about to give Gary credit for something Paul shoot me. He's the guy that writes the checks. But Paul will enhance it. Whatever we send, that signal gets a little better when it goes through the YouTube broadcast. Okay, Noah Newhouse is 34.
Okay.
Noah Newhouse. And we will.
While you're writing that down, Coach, a pretty formidable game going on in Middle Tennessee. You got Maryville and Alcoa playing tonight.
East
Tennessee. And that score right now, with about a minute and a half left in the second quarter, is 17-7 Maryville.
Well, Maryville has won 9 out of the last 10 of those games anyway. So that's kind of be expected. You've got, and actually there are some years Alcoa could play down in 2A football.
Right.
And you see the coin toss, great picture of it out there.
And of
Again,
course,
Carrier, Scott, and Nash are your captains for Jackson Christian.
we have won the toss.
Guess what we're going to do?
We're going to take the football.
We will take the football. I bet you. We haven't broken yet. The officials going over. And, of course, like most high schools, scoreboard only on one end, and so they're going to put Jackson Christian receiving. They will be moving from left to right on your screen. Same thing on the radio. If you're listening on 93.1, it'll be left to right. Minute 49 before we kick this one off. Wesley, what does Jackson Christian have to do to win tonight?
Play really, really good defense. That quarterback, I was sitting there watching him warm up earlier during warm-ups, and he throws a fantastic football, Coach.
And we'll probably ask about him tomorrow as one of the guests on the Saturday Sports Roundup at 10 o'clock will be Frank Bonner II. He is one of the beat writers and the main one for the University of Memphis on the Daily Memphian. He'll be with us. So will our UT guru, and he's going to call us in. He's been under the weather this week, but he said he wouldn't miss it for anything. Sean Sparks. And, of course, here come the Eagles. Being led out there by Walker Ray, and looks like Daniel Green at the front of the pack.
And Coach, we got some cowbells loose tonight.
That's what you need. We need now. They get them a golf cart.
Yep.
They've got the flags and the whole bit. That's okay. We're going to play football.
That's right. Officials getting together there, getting ready for this game here.
And you can drive the cart around on
the turf.
And I've got a sneaking suspicion you'll see the golf cart, and every time that they score.
I do.
But you know what? They may not can score, though.
They may not.
Our defense can play. They've got a lot of tools. Don't fool yourself. ECS has the weapons.
I did like their flag that they were carrying. They were kind of remembering 9/11. So
and tomorrow on the show, we will talk a little bit about 9/11, even though it's a sports show. And this a lot of good lessons from 9/11. And let's be honest, the terrorists caught us kind of sleeping on the job a little bit. But that's all right. A lot of brave Americans gave their lives, and some averted a worse disaster than it could have. The people that wrecked the plane in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And the people that gave it, and of course, the first responders, lost way too many of them, but it couldn't be helped with the way the building was hit.
Yep, that's right.
Hats off to Brad McCoy for his great job today. He had a great show going back and getting the clippings of the old Bill Way show from September 11th, 2001.
As it was happening.
As it was. We're ready for the kickoff. It looks like Mosley is back, and that looks like Cooper Cantrell with him.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a little change because usually Zach McDonald's back there. Here's the kickoff. Goes towards the out of bounds, but it's going to stay in. We have to field it, and they do a good job. They did exactly what they wanted.
Just kind of a longer version of the pooch kick.
They didn't get we didn't get to the 30, and that's what they wanted, and they kicked away from Mosley.
They did.
A lot of respect for Mosley, but I'd love for him to handle football.
Yep.
Big 3-man down lineman situation for them. Those are some large young men.
They are big. Absolutely. 75, Kessler Baker, good-sized young man.
Yeah. So is Rethemeyer, too.
Rethemeyer's a big one.
And they are quicker than you would think for that speed. We open with Gage Boykin, and Boyd in the backfield, trips to the right. Cooper Cantrell is the man on the line of scrimmage. Tight end is carrier. They give to Boyd. He gets one block, but he needed another one, and I'm not sure he's not going to come up short of the line of scrimmage. That one, they closed quickly, Wesley.
They did. They filled that gap pretty quick. Like on that tackle, Clayton Garrison.
Yeah, Boyd did get one on that one.
Yep.
A short one. Now we go to the wide side of the field to the left. Again, the trips formation. Boyd is also to that side.
Well, maybe changing the play here.
And we are. They're signaling new one in. The tight end carrier is to the right. This time 4-down lineman, or actually a stand-up outside linebacker. We fake. Here's Gage Boykin. And, again, they have gotten too good a penetration and some things. And
they may have gotten a yard out of that, too.
We'll see where the spot – well,
yeah.
We're going to be generous.
Yep. And 3rd and a long 8.
Yes, a very long 8. They have gotten the advantage of us early on the offensive and defensive line, and they are quick
and big.
You're right, Wesley. I'm trying to avoid going into coaching mode. Again, the running back to the left of Gage Boykin, the trips formation. That's 3 receivers to the left. Boykin sprints left, sets up. He almost gets hit, chooses one out there, and I'm going to tell you what, that one came in right over the head of a defender, and Jalen Mosley with a great catch. So to Mosley, and that one, what a great throw, and that's the initial Wes Harris first down for State Farm. Wes Harris, State Farm first down. And that one is about a 17-yard pickup. We'll see if our stats are right. Here's a handoff going up the middle, and I'm so used to seeing the stakes on the far side.
That's what I was doing there right in front of us, Coach.
They didn't
looking across the field.
They didn't want them on the home side, and we don't either. Ours go down the other side, but from the press box, we're in the old visitors' press box. And about a 5, maybe a 6-yard gain. Depends on how you look at it.
Yep, I'd say about 6 on that.
But they're going to say 2nd and 5. Here's the man in motion, Mosley. They fake the pitch, give over the left tackle to Boyd. He's driven back short of the first down.
It'll be about a couple yards shy on that one. Tough run right there.
And I got a note from a friend of mine in Memphis that says Scott Vogel is not the coordinator anymore. He's just doing AD only. And Scott, of course, played at Memphis. I started to say Memphis State, shows you where some of my master's work came from. The University of Memphis. It's a big 3rd and 2, and this is important. The ball is on our own 47, the left hash mark. We'll send Mosley left, slot to the right, one man in the backfield. The linebacker sneaks up. He's coming, and he got through, grabbed it, Boyd's ankle, but Boyd is strong enough to get the first down.
That's our 2nd of the night, Coach.
It really is. Another Wes Harris State Farm first down. Working Wesley and Gary and Summer we are working in close, small quarters down here.
That we are.
If I had sharp elbows, Wesley would already be dead.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 8:54 mark. They bring Walker Ray and Cooper Cantrell to the right. To the left is Mosley. And then Mosley will go in motion. He is the flanker because the tight end's that side. Got Mosley out here in the flat, but Gage Boykin pulls it down, runs, gets across the 50, and gets down. We'll see if they give him the spot of the 47 or the 46.
Looks like about the, about the 47.
47, maybe the 46 and a half. But a nice pickup of 3 for Gage Boykin, his second time to run it. He has now got 4 yards and 2 carries. We got a replay on that one?
We got a few things going on over here, Coach.
Okay, we're going to get the replay straightened out here in just a moment. It's not wanting to cooperate. And remember, we are operating at a little bit of a handicap with the jetpack, but that's okay. Trips left. Here's the quick snap, the fake. The Skycam, we got a 2-man screen out there. Walker Ray's going to run it. He's got some yardage, but not quite enough for the first down.
Short by about 3, maybe?
Possibly. We'll. Okay. And Garrison on the tackle. Gage Boykin 2 for 2. Have we got that one? We had it, and it wanted to disappear before they'd let you see it. 7:24, big 3rd and 3. The ball on the ECS 43. Here's the keeper by Boykin, but they are going to get him. That one didn't fool anybody. The defensive end or outside linebacker, it really is, stayed home and made the tackle. And that was Griffin on the tackle, I believe. We'll check it and make sure. Griffin Garrison that hit him first, and then I think 59 hit him. 59, Rodney Hunter.
Maybe
4th and 4.
I think maybe we got this fixed now.
Okay, loss of 1. Big play here for the Eagles. They want to keep possession at 6:41. They come trips right. Single high safety. They go to Boyd. Boyd bends it.
Got a first
He's
down.
got it. The little man with the impetus from the 44 down to about the 37 if we get the proper spot. And we did. No left-footed spot that time. 7-yard pickup and another Wes Harris State Farm first down for the Eagles. 17 yards and 4 carries for Boyd. Approximately, we'll get accurate stats. And again, the sun set at 7:07. We are operating without any lights in the press box. Eagles come 1st and 10 on the 37 of ECS. Trips right. Boykin hands off. It's the sweep. Can Boyd turn the corner? He does. The 30, the 25, taking a man all the way down to almost the 20-yard line. Man, we got to see that one again. A great run, some great blocking. We'll tell you who those young men on the front line are tonight. You've got Childers, Cox, Gay, Thaxton, and McKee, plus some outstanding people.
I'm good now.
Okay, we are back and having a little technical difficulty now. The football got moved back while we're trying to get you the replays as quick as we can.
We have a holding call there?
We must have had a holding call. So that makes it 1st and about 17, maybe 16. Trips to the left. They look, lofting up there. Wrong shoulder and almost picked off, and Walker Ray turns into almost a defensive back.
Absolutely.
I don't think they read each other. That one's got to go to the sideline, or either Walker's got to be turned the other way.
Right.
And we'll work on it. First incompletion for Gage Boykin.
Yep. Saw his dad earlier today.
Grant.
Yep.
Athlete in his own right. This brings up 2nd, and they've got it 2nd and 15. It's more than 15, fans, trust me.
Yeah,
it's either 16 or 16 and a half.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cooper Cantrell and Walker Ray to the left. Mosley to the right. The tight end to the right is Carrier against – it's really a 4-man front the way they're playing it. Here's the handoff. Cooper Cantrell, tough runner, gets forward yardage to about the 37. Let's see where they place it. Not a bad spot. That's the proper spot. That's going to bring up 3rd, though, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. So I was right on the 17 yards.
I would say you were correct.
For a change, Cooper Cantrell, or that was actually Campbell Scott. With 7-yard pickup, his first carry of the night. Let's see if we're in 4-down territory. Cooper Cantrell in the slot. Boyd is to the left of the formation, as is the slot. Here's the man in motion to the left, Mosley. They're looking. They've got Mosley. Well, if you'll run the circle route, and it's incomplete. And that was intended for Mosley, and that brings up fourth down and a tough decision. Do you want to turn the football over here to a great offensive team, or do you want to go for it?
Kind of in no man's land, aren't you?
Punt might roll into the end zone because Zach Sisko's got the good, strong leg, and we're going to go after it. It's 4th and 10. Ball's on the 38, closer to the right hash marks. It'll be a version of trips left. Deeper is Mosley than normal, and we do have enough men on the line of scrimmage if it looks funny to you. Here's the jet sweep fake. Sprinting left, Boykin didn't have much time. Throws it up in the air, but a great catch and stretching for the first down, but maybe got the football knocked out of his hand. Let's see what happened. If they say he was down, I say he was down.
Caught that football.
He caught it, but they were diving after the football, and that should be a first down. Another Wes Harris State Farm first down, the third one of the night for the Eagles. A great throw off of a jet sweep fake.
And a great catch by Walker.
Yes, 3 for 4. So the Swiss Army knife, Walker Ray, catches another one. And again, our yardage will be a little off. Sometimes I can't even read it right now. 1st and 10 on the 25. The handoff, we bump into our own man, and Cam Boyd's going to be tackled for a loss.
There's a host of Eagles in the backfield that time.
Well, that looked like number 50 for them. And according to my roster, that's Adam Wickton, who is 6'2", 250.
Yep, big old boy.
And he is a load to handle. A very fine young man. To be second and looks like, I say 11. They say 12.
Yeah.
Let's go 11 and a half.
Yeah, split the difference.
That's right. Ball's on the close to the 27. Trips right. Short side of the field left. Here's the handoff. This is the tough running Campbell Scott, and he's going to pick up good yardage. He'll get about 6.5, maybe 7 of those yards back.
You know, every time he touches the ball, it looks like he's just shot out of a cannon.
He runs hard.
He does.
14 yards total for Campbell Scott, and it brings up a big third down. It is third, about 6.5?
I'd say.
3rd and 6.5. The ball's on the 21-yard line. Got to get down and across the 15 to get that first down.
Would be big to score and eat this whole quarter up right here, wouldn't it?
It really would. And now we get a timeout. Jackson Christian has called a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian School Sports Network. And we are back here where the Eagles have eaten up the Jackson Christian Eagles all but 3 minutes of the first quarter on this drive. A big 3rd and 6. This is 4-down territory. Although Zach Sisko is capable, we probably need about 5 more yards to really make it a good field goal opportunity.
Yep. That one he kicked last week would have been good from about 40, though.
Here's the throw. Nice throw. Walker Ray, nice concentration catch. He's down to the 5. 1st and goal, Jackson Christian with another Wes Harris. And State Farm first down.
Is that 4 or 5 first down?
I've got 4.
4?
It could be 5. And like I said, no lights in the press box tonight. We're using the stadium lights to help us, but the table is down below window level, so that makes things interesting. But it's 1st and 5 for the Eagles.
Ball on the 5, like you said.
Yep.
1st and goal.
Walker Ray with 4 for 5 for Gage Boykin right now. That time he had to make an awkward throw, the jet sweep, turning it up. Mosley, he dances, he turns, he spins. Will he break the plane?
No, they call him short.
Ooh. I wish we had our camera right down there on the sideline, but we'll get a good shot. Are we going to get another look at that one?
We're trying, Coach.
Okay, we're still working on the replay. And, again, we have no internet again tonight when we come to Memphis.
Seems typical, doesn't it?
I've been here a bunch of times. I'll tell you some of the stories. Here's the snap. They give to Cam Boyd, and he's going to be pushed back and maybe even lose a little ground.
Yep.
So it's fixing to be 3rd and goal.
Yep, about the 2. About a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Be big to get 6 right here, plus the extra point, and run this first quarter completely out.
If we don't get it in here, it'll be a tough decision for Darby Palmer. 3rd and goal from the 2. Here's the motion man. They give, he's going to lose yardage. They got a man all over him. He broke 1 tackle, breaking 2. He's trying to keep running, getting a little shove, but he'll be short of the goal line because they're going to blow it dead and not give him a chance to keep the pile moving.
That's a great effort by Mosley.
Yeah, great effort for him to get back the lost yardage. They got good penetration then.
They had him hemmed up about the 10.
Jalen Mosley took it down. I'd like to see him let him keep his feet moving a little more.
Yeah, me too. We were about to push him across the goal line.
We are going to go for it on 4th and 2. It's 4th and goal from the 2. 5 men out. Boyd or Mosley one will go in motion, I'm almost sure, and it's Boyd. They fake. Here comes the big man. Gage Boyd can push it across. I think he's going to be stopped short because he's going laterally.
He is.
And he is short. They have held after we moved it down. Now let's see where the spot of it is. We've already gotten one Memphis call. He was still moving his feet, and they stopped the pile.
They sure
and
did.
we are waiting the spot, and I'm not going to hesitate.
That's on the
It's a decent spot.
Yep.
I think it should have been 3 inches further back, but who am I to say at this angle? And they take the ball over inside their 1, but now they've got the power to break it out of here.
They do, yep. Officially calling it the 1, but it's more like the half-yard line.
ECS comes out 1st and 10. Normally in their backfield they have Bennett Brady at quarterback wearing number 3. See if Tucker White 29 is in there. Now there's got to be a flag thrown somewhere.
That's going to be a delay.
Yeah, because I saw the 0 hit.
Yep.
Half the distance of the goal line.
That'd be the 3 inches that we missed.
Yeah, that's up 3 inches. We get that back. Now they're subbing. And we'll see.
Man,
interesting operation back here for us.
That play clock's already at 10.
I think they're letting it run too fast.
Looks like they'll get this one off.
They give to the deep man in it, and he breaks tackles and goes forward. And I'm going to tell you what, now, if that looked like Garrison, I could not see his number.
That was number 16. That would be
That's Zach Bratton. That's
yep.
the tight end, if it was 16. And the quarter's going to run down.
Yep.
And we're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back with no score. Ready for Jackson Christian football in the second quarter.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Southern Family Dentistry provides a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple clean to full dental reconstruction and now prepless veneers, they're there when you need them. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook or call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry. We want to make you smile.
No score in the first quarter. We kept the football all but one play of it.
Yep.
Got down to the goal line, got the ball within, maybe 8 inches of the goal line, maybe a foot, but
it's close.
Great drive. The one thing it does, they can't score in the first quarter. Trouble is, Jackson Christian 0, and ECS 0. Both teams being the Eagles tonight. And again, we will remind people, I hate to do this so much, but we do not have internet. We're using the jet packs.
Hopefully everything's coming through clear, though.
Yeah, and very interesting situation. They will run a one back. They call theirs a pro set. Number 22 is in the backfield with them, and we'll pick him up. That's not the expected running back that was supposed to be.
No.
The material they sent me today is only half right.
Yep, that's 29 Tucker
Now it's
White.
29. Now Tucker White is in there. And are they going to call a penalty on us on 2nd and 3? The ball was on the 7.
And when they're walking the encroachment call. Well, that's a first down for them.
Now they get their first down of the night. Interesting. 3 down linemen, stand-up man to the right for Jackson Christian. 1 high safety. And again, they try Tucker White, and he gets out to the 10, and that'll be close to a first down. Probably should be a first down.
Well,
they just got, that's right, they
penalty,
just got one on the penalty. So.
Gain of 3?
Got about 3.
I'd say.
Tacker Nash given credit for the tackle.
Yep, that's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 on that pickup of 3.
Ball on the 12.
No lights here in the press box, depending on the stadium lights totally.
Yep.
Here's the fake. They go across the middle, and good pass defense that time.
Chance King. Yeah.
He was right there. Didn't fool him. And Brady Bennett 0 for 1 in the passing department now. Wished we could have picked that one off and taken it all the way home.
Yep.
Ty Smith, the sophomore, coming in for Jackson Christian, brings up 3rd and 7. And we'll pick up, they go with 2 receivers to the right.
1 at the high.
1, and let's see where the tight end is. Tight end should be to the left of the formation.
Yeah, looks like it.
And he is. Man coverage. They forced us. We have nobody high on the safety, and he's going to run. Oh, he fooled me. He had a receiver open at the sideline. They've got a first down out to the 30, so a pickup of 15 yards.
Chance King on the tackle on that play.
Chance out there getting the tackle. Now, they have a very explosive team. Coming back into the ball game is Cedric Anderson, the sophomore nose man.
Gives them
Brandon Bennett, the last time I saw him, he was not with his shoulder pads, had his jersey on. Straight give. It was supposed to be their version of the RPO, but that was a give on the dive all the way. And that is White coming again across tackle. He'll get about 3. Chance King with the tackle, the official announcer says.
Doing a pretty good job.
I'm also looking through a piece of wood here in the press box.
We're doing a pretty good job stopping their run so far.
2 wide outs, a wing to the right side of the formation. Here's Brady Bennett's throw, and he's got a man at the 45, and it is complete. Tackled out of bounds, looked like Irvin on that 11-yard pickup.
Yep.
Now this is what you worry about. And it's Bennett Brady. I've been calling him Brady Bennett. My apologies. It is, but one roster has them backwards on it.
They do.
The other one has it forward. This is Bennett Brady. He also is their long snapper. 1st and 10. Handoff to White, and he's going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Well, this official down here's got, okay.
Tacker Nash on the tackle.
Ball 49, give him 5. Yep, I'd say.
Ball is on our 49. They have crossed into, they being ECS. They'll go slot right, wide out to the left with a wing back, or really he's a blocking back there. Bennett Brady, the Memphis State commit, they pull a guard. They'll get a couple of tough yards trying the left guard, but that's, some people call that the old Washington Redskins tray play, and it's got different names. Not sure what they call it.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah, you pull somebody and run in behind them. And it's going to be 3rd and 3. 16 yards for Tucker White, their fine running back. Again, they bring receivers, 2 of them to the right, 1 to the left with a blocking back. They give to Tucker White. He's going to get some yardage, but he's going to be very short. Let's see if they go for it on 4th down. Now, so far, they have looked pretty good in the passing game. Even with Chance King having excellent coverage, they had a good idea. They needed to hold the football a second longer, and the man would have cleared that.
About a yard short right here.
Yeah. How are we doing? Are we ready for the replays and stuff?
I think we should be set.
Okay, then we'll get the replays to you. We apologize. They are going to go into punt formation.
Wow.
Riley McDaniel, Gagnon, Cameron Gagnon is their punter. We send Mosley deep.
We've got to watch the football right
Watch
here.
the short snap. Let's make sure it goes through first. Very disciplined here. They were hoping that's here. The short snap to Tucker White, and he's got a 1st down and more.
Yeah, you called it, Coach.
Tucker White took it about 3 yards behind his own. Well, they just lined up, and they tipped their hand to me.
Yep.
Another 1st down for them, and now both teams with 4 first downs.
Coach, we're going to try to take a look at that again. There it goes. And it's just a short snap, and off he goes right there for a 1st down.
1st and 10 for the ECS team. We can't use Eagles tonight because both teams are 7-step drop. Here's a pass up in the air, headed over that way. Good coverage, single coverage, and the safety, Walker Ray, was headed that way, but let's see who had the coverage. Cooper Cantrell, or is that Campbell Scott? I believe that's Campbell Scott on the coverage there against a very good wide out for them.
And I'll tell you,
Wyatt, that wasn't Wyatt. That was number 7 for them is Jamison Smith.
Yeah, I tell you, this Brady kid throws a really, really nice football.
He really does. He's 2 for 4 tonight, but he's hit some big throws.
Good.
They rode the running back into the line.
Guess who?
Nash, Wyatt Jones, and King. That could be a law firm.
Jones, King, and Nash.
Yeah, something like that.
Great penetration on that one.
3rd and 10.
Yep.
Ball on the 35, the Jackson Christian 35.
They're going 3 wide here, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to go 3 wide. No blocking back this time. We've got 3 down linemen, a stand-up defensive end that's coming, or outside linebacker. He got bumped just enough, and we had that soft spot in the middle, and they hit number 9 with it for them. That is Cameron Gagnon. And that's down to not quite the 15. Well, it's actually over the 15. We'll pick up where it is. About a 17-yard pickup, and their 5th first down.
That's a good penetration off the backside, and they just climbed the pocket well and threw a really good ball there.
And they're going to send receivers. Hill looks like he's the furthest man to the left. Wilson to the right for them. 1 man in the backfield. We'll pick up who that is. That's number 6. They give to him. He cuts in the B gap and gets good yardage.
Garrison?
Yes, that's Garrison on the carry. Smith with the tackle.
Yep. And so far, coaches, they've had ball all of this quarter.
Yeah, they've had 6-18 and counting. 2nd and 7. Here they give like a ride, and this time breaking a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and should have gotten the first down. It'll be first and goal.
But it's going to be on about the 1. Walker credited with that tackle. Yep.
First and goal. You got 4 tracks from him. Line wants to dig in, and they still spread you out, but you got to get those gaps covered. little juggling, but there was a hole between the center and the left guard that you could have driven a Mack truck through. Touchdown, and I did not see, if you can get the number off the replay, is Tucker White back in there?
We'll take a look at this right here. They do a good job right here, just folding the offensive line, just folding this out to the left and blocking it down. Good block there by number 27.
Yeah, that's White on a 1-yard touchdown. 5:39 to go. They'll attempt the extra point. McDaniel on, wearing 64. The kick is up. The kick is good according to the referees. ECS leads 7-0. We'll be back for the kickoff to Jackson Christian after this. 30 seconds.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Trailing for one of the few times this year, but early in the ball game, if you want to call 5:39 in the second quarter, we kept the football all but one play in the first quarter, could not punch it in. We had it first and goal inside their 10. They got it down, had it first and goal on the 1, and Tucker White was able to punch it in. Let's see, they'll try to kick away from Mosley. Only this time he has switched sides and they go to him. They've got good coverage, and they stayed in their lanes, and he couldn't get to an outside lane, and he's going to get pushed back.
Pretty decent return, though.
And hustling, even though the play had been blown dead. Ball should be just a nose short of the 30-yard line, Wesley.
Yep, and got a score to relay, 14-0 Peabody over Southside, second quarter.
Southside will fight hard, but they're a little outmanned in this contest.
They are tonight.
Jackson Christian will take over on their own 30. Look like they're equidistant from the sidelines. And it's going to get even more interesting as it gets darker.
You got a little light right here, though.
Yeah, but the darkness where I have to really do most of my writing is the worst. Here's Mosley in motion. Boyd with getting the handoff.
Oh, that's
and he's going to get a couple of tough yards, but you think they're going to see that face mask?
No.
Oh, we saw it. And we're
see it
yards
up here.
Away. Remember where we are.
Yep.
No, and that's not a deference to the school.
No.
I have been in football and basketball, track and baseball all over Shelby County. And I am not blaming ECS for that, but that's how it goes sometimes. Again, 3 down linemen, outside linebacker, both defenses very similar. Stunts are a little different.
Well, we got timeout.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Jackson Christian on 2nd and 8. They take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, come back with Jackson Christian trailing 7-0.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We are back. As you saw us break out of the huddle, you saw Coach Allen Irvin. He's got a knee brace on his knee. He's looking at a little medical treatment. And we got a version of 5 out, but we're going to run the jet sweep out of it. Mosley cuts it back up inside. They turned the play quite well. We get across the 35 down to, hopefully they give us a spot at the 37.
Here's a look at that right
there.
there.
No, they moved it back.
Yep. Oh, that's a bad spot based off of that replay right there.
And that's why we have the replay for you, and that's called a left-footed spot. Now, that makes it 2nd and 3. Well, they're going to say 4 now. And, again, I cannot see the down markers and stuff from where I am.
It ought to be 2nd and 3 or 3rd and 3.
They got
rather.
it. Yep. Here's the man in motion. Boyd, Gage Boykin keeps it, runs it, gets across the 41.
That's a first down.
And that should be a first down, and that would be, if it is, the 5th first down, and it is a West Harris State Farm first down.
Had a helmet come off on number 74 there for ECS, so that is he'll have to sit out of play.
Gage Boykin with a nice pickup there. He's got 10 yards rushing tonight. 3:54 to go in the half. Sustained drives are the name of the game
so far.
Slot right. Here's the man in motion, the flanker. We give to Boyd, and we did not get their defensive end block. Boyd is able to get back to the 40. He'll only lose 1 on that one.
Yeah, that was a good job of their defensive end setting the edge there.
Yeah. We allowed him to keep his left hand free, and that's important. Those outside linebackers are defensive ends, depending on your terminology. In the 3-4 or 3-5, they are outside linebackers, and your defensive end actually lines up down there. They're not really defensive tackles. I see Cooper Cantrell going to the right, Mosley to the right.
Campbell Scott in the backfield.
Campbell's in the backfield. Let's see if we're going to run the circle route outside. They got –
well, look at here.
Look at Mosley. Mosley is trying to break one more tackle, and that young man, a nice pass. From our 40, and the ball will be placed down about the 26.
And here's another look at that, Coach. Great job of the offensive line allowing Gage to have plenty of time, and Gage just throws a pretty little ball that Mosley just goes up there and grabs out of the air.
Mosley, great catch, but it's a West Harris State Farm first down.
That was big there, flipped the field on him.
26 yards, and now I see the whistles and the arms.
Timeout, ECS.
It's got to be a timeout. ECS says we got to talk it over. That's good. We're threatening 25 yards away from pay dirt with 2:20 to get it in there. We trail 7-0, we being Jackson Christian. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Network.
"27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference."
We are back. I got to take a good laugh. One of my Joker friends just texted us, can we have a replay of the timeout? No, because here comes Jackson Christian School to the left. The football is loose. Who's got it? ECS looks like they have got it, and they are signaling that they do. Cameron Gagnon would be the man on it. Are they saying the play was blown dead? No. They say that they recovered the fumble.
We've got the football.
No, they've got the football.
Yep.
A tough break there.
We'll see if I can look at that again.
Fumble recovery. And that makes it 1st and 10 on their own 25 for ECS. So we weren't able to push it in. Now we have shot ourselves in the foot. They have a slot left, but they're going with the RPO. They pull it. Bennett running the football. He's going to keep it and get to the 30, so a pickup of about 3.
Yeah.
They give him the 31. It's on the scoot, and his knees went down at the 30. And they do.
Yep.
Cedric Anderson is given credit for that one.
I'll give him 3 on that one, Coach.
Bennett Brady. 2nd and 7. The ball on the 20. Should be closer to the 28 for it to be.
Getting
Here
right
is coming around left side. Tucker White has broken this one across midfield. We've got tacklers down there, but he is going to go a long, long way. from his 30 down to about our 25. Very explosive. And I'm like you. I thought if we can get a replay, I'm sure there's some holding down there.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it right here. There's a hold right there at the top right there on our defensive end that springs the young man.
Yep.
Good hard run by him, though.
1st and 10 on the Jackson Christian 26. We're late in the second quarter. Here's the fake and the pass, and it froze people. They've got a receiver wide open for a 26-yard touchdown pass. A 26-yard touchdown pass to, and we'll pick up who number 5 is. That's Caden Hill.
There's a great play fake there, as you see on the replay here, and just wide open. Coach, I believe me and you could have made that throw.
Yeah. That's a shame. We had a breakdown in coverage. They lead now 13-0 with the extra point. McDaniel on to try that. The man that scored touchdown holds. The kick looks good. The officials say it is good. It is 14-0 ECS here late in the second quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with more Jackson Christian football.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
And we are back trailing now 14-0, and ECS kicking off back deep. See Jalen Mosley looks like Cooper Cantrell.
Yep.
We've moved the football. The pass has been our biggest friend tonight.
Yep. And just shot ourselves in the foot on that one. Ball caught about the 10 on that one.
Here comes Mosley. He needs a block.
He's got one.
He needs one more block, though, and then I think they've got the angle to force him out of bounds as he crosses the 50, and he is driven out of bounds at about the 47. The football was loose, and I thought he was out of bounds. Let's take a replay of that.
Look, we got it pulled up right here. You know, catches the ball about the 10 and then just works his way left. A good block down here at the bottom. And he just hits that little hole right there. And down the sideline.
Oh, somebody dropped the handkerchief at the 43-yard line. They let them get away with holding on Tucker White's long run. Holy moly. Shelby County, Big Shelby.
Yep, there we are. That's good, man. That's 27 yards difference in field position.
It really is with only 59 seconds to go.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I told you now, I recognized some of this officiating when we got here.
You did.
And I told you, when it's a key thing, be careful.
Yep. Timeout, Jackson Christian.
Jackson Christian wants a timeout with 59.1 seconds trailing 14-0. Let's take a timeout so I can forget about some things. But you're listening to the Jackson Christian School Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We're ready to go with 59.1 seconds. Our young men giving a valiant effort. A couple of tough plays that obviously it's a judgment call.
Yep.
Here is the fake jet sweep sprinting out. Gage Boykin off the back of his feet. And that one, because he couldn't get his feet set because there was a linebacker or outside linebacker, number 59, Rodney Hunter, was all over him like white on rice.
Yeah, that ball just sailed on him because he couldn't set his feet.
Yep. And that fumble recovery, so big a while ago. Now we've got 52.5 seconds, but 2nd and 10. Ball's on our own 33.
Yep.
Boyd has come out of the ball game. Campbell Scott is in. It's like Cooper Cantrell to the right. Now Daniel Green, or is that Collins? Can't see the number on it.
I believe that's Daniel.
That is Daniel. And let's see what. Here's the
flag again.
I want a replay.
False start.
I didn't see if it was one of the linemen. That's the only thing it could have been. Watch and see if the back or somebody moves. It makes it 2nd and 15 now. What about the offensive line? Anybody flinch?
I didn't see it.
You at home, this game will be archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube, and go back and watch it and see if you can find it. From where we are very disadvantaged tonight. Nice as far as size, press box, it's the old one. No light, and we fumble it, and we're going to lose yardage and make it 3rd and a $2 cab ride.
Yep. I don't know that I wouldn't just go into victory formation right here and take this to the half.
They've got timeouts left, though.
And it looks like they may have just called one.
Yeah, they think they can stop us here, and they want to force us to punt. It's 3rd, and, well, it's less than a $2 cab ride, only about 17 yards.
They're calling that a pass play.
Wow. Okay, we'll take it, though.
Yep. Stops the clock.
The only bad thing, it does stop the clock.
And putting time back on it as well.
Oh, yeah. 39.3 seconds. 3rd, and now they've adjusted it to 3rd and 15.
They're trying to put time back there. Look at that.
No. That new 48 seconds isn't going to get it. It did not take 13 seconds.
15 seconds or whatever it was. Wow. Okay.
And the handoff straight up the middle to the running back. Good yardage. Will he get the first down and more? And more.
Down.
That can only be one man when they run like that with abandon. That is Campbell Scott.
That's him.
Ball was on the 28. And
we'll take a look at that one right there again. Just good hard run. Offensive line did a great job that time right there.
Wes Harris first down. Yeah, we're having to hurry because we don't have any timeouts left. Wes didn't mean to butt in. Here comes the man in motion. Sprinting right, Gage Boykin. They lose the man.
Nice catch.
We gathered in. That's Cooper Cantrell. But it took a little time to gather it in. He gets driven back, but the spot should at least be the 45. We won't lose much. We cannot stop the clock. We got to get up there on the football and spike it and get one more play. Of course, if they don't spot it quick enough, we'll get nothing. Take the snap and spike it. Let's go. We'll never get the play off.
Nope. There's halftime.
Interesting.
Coach, before
we go, run that back to, if you can, to after the man is tackled. And I know the official has to be in the middle and spot the ball, but it was kind of interesting to me. And, boy, it sounded like, Coach is hot on the official. No, I just want to come and get – okay. Can't get it?
Well, no, sir. It won't go back that far.
Okay, sorry about that. 14:43 left in halftime here. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and come back and talk about the first half and hopefully get some stats from Greg Armour. And we may get him early. So, Gary, let's take that timeout. We'll come back.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Southern Family Dentistry provides a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to full dental reconstruction and now prepless veneers, they're there when you need them. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook or call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry. We want to make you smile.
And we are back. I must have switched microphones over here sides. Now we're back in the old number one slot. We're trailing 14-0 Jackson Christian, but we've played good enough to be up 14-0.
Exactly right. We've had the ball down to the 1 yard line and then fumbled on about the 20-25.
Yeah, we'll give their defense credit now for the stop on the goal line.
Yep.
Really great job by the Evangelical Christian Eagles. Two sets of Eagles playing here tonight. They are a Division II AA team. We're Division II Single A.
Right.
We've held our own a fumble, and the goal line stand are really the difference in the ball game.
Yep.
And we moved the football and was threatening to tie this game up when the fumble occurred.
Yep.
So we'll get you some halftime stats here in a moment, but here is Wesley with some scores. I'm going to give one, and then right now I've got TCA leading Union City 20-14 in the second quarter.
And I've got Haywood over Lexington in the second quarter, 6-0. Waverly 14, McNary 0. That's in the first quarter with about 15 seconds left. Crockett County is beating Bolivar 8-0 in the second quarter. Let's see what else I've got here. McKenzie and Obion. McKenzie 17, Obion County 14. That's a lot closer than what I thought.
And, you know, Obion Central got their quarterback hurt last week.
Yep. Second quarter, Peabody 30, Southside 0. Not really a shock there. Southside playing hard, but a little outmanned tonight.
They're a little outmanned, especially on the forward wall right now.
Yep. They are. And that's about all I see of any relevance right now for us, Coach.
Well, let's see if we can pick something up here from the Tennessee Football Network, one of our friends. I don't think you're interested in this, but Davidson Academy, a team we had to play last year, is beating Hunters Lane 42-0, Covington 42-14 over Brighton. Hardin County only leading, but this is at the end of one, 14-0 over University School of Jackson. We're down at the end of the half, 14-0 to ECS. As you
there's anybody listening that's from ECS, the team that you play next week, Lausanne, is up 21-0 over Bartlett in the second quarter.
Well, that's a big battle. The Lausanne is for them. I think they play them October 1st.
Okay.
So I believe
a little later in the year.
Yeah, that's one of those red circled games.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg Armour may be on his way. We will get some official stats from him, Wesley, and we'll make a little quick change here. And while we're making the quick change, Gary, can you give us a 30-second timeout, and we'll change people We'll be back on the JCS network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back with one of the most dynamic stat men there is. Coaches the middle school team, helps with the high school team. And you know what? There's not much he doesn't do, but he is the best stat man around here. Gary, or Greg, I'm sorry, we have played well enough to be up 14-0.
That is correct.
What in the world is the story on this contest?
Well, in the passing department for Jackson Christian, Gage Borkin passed 10 times, completed 6 for 83 yards. In the rushing department, we rushed 22 times for 79 yards. Cam Boyd had 11 carries for 19 yards. Jay Mosley, 3 for 8. Gage Borkin, 5 for 9. And Campbell Scott, 3 for 40. We had 4 penalties for 30 yards. And we lost 1 fumble.
That 1 fumble, very costly. We were headed for a touchdown to tie this contest up.
That's correct. That's correct. For ECS, in the passing department, they passed 6 times, completing 4 for 76 yards. Rushing department, they rushed 13 times for 91 yards. Leading rusher is number 29. He had 10 carries for 79 yards. And most of his yards was that one long 44-yard run for a touchdown.
It absolutely went, and it was a good run. But I saw holding. The replay saw holding. I got to ask an expert, though. Did you see holding?
I did.
Thank you. Vindicated.
Yep. Yep, and there was holding. There was holding on that side where they tackled it.
Probably the only thing we've had go wrong is we allowed the soft spot once in our pass coverage. Then we had the post pattern that was open, and that I'm not sure what happened on that one. We didn't get the replay.
I don't know what happened to that one.
Yeah, we were in the general area, but you got to be right on their back because. At that one, probably Wesley or I, and Wesley better than I could have thrown the football in there. Could you have made that pass?
I don't know.
Greg, don't let Greg fool you. He can do a lot of things. What else you have for us, Greg?
Well, we did not punt. So, and in the first quarter, we held the ball all but 22 seconds.
Yep.
They had one play for 6 yards in the first quarter. So, I mean, that's holding a good team. You know.
This is a double-A team.
This is a double-A
team. They play a
yes.
stinker of a schedule.
Yes.
And they have something they've not had in years. They can throw the football this year. We're doing good.
That's correct.
Don't like losing. None of the fans do. Kids don't like it either.
We're going to regroup and come out in the second half.
I saw some things I think we can hit. Got to get that defensive end. 59, we've not blocked like we need to. He's broken up a couple of plays, and Boykin has had to throw without being able to set his feet. That young man sets his feet. Mosley, man, if he gets hold of it, he's a threat.
Mosley had, I forgot to say, but Mosley had 2 catches for 52 yards.
2 catches for 52 yards.
That one big one was 35 yards.
Right. Maybe we can break him loose. Cooper Cantrell out there playing has had a good night. He caught one. He got kind of out of his reach a little bit, pulled it in, and then a nice tackle. But
Walker Ray's had
Walker Ray has come to life tonight, and he's always had good hands. And the Swiss Army knife struck, and who knows who's going to be the star of the second half.
He had 3 catches for 33 yards.
How are we doing on tackles right now?
Right now, Tucker Nash is leading with 5 tackles.
That's 5 solos.
That's 5 solos.
5 solo tackles, folks. Saw Chance King break up a pass. Chance is starting to show signs of the old Chance King before that injury over a year ago. Mm-hmm. We need him back. Greg, any thoughts before we take our final time out of the half?
Yeah, we just need to buckle down in this second half.
Buckle down, buckle up those chin straps too, or the referees will send you to the sidelines. Anyway, I've kind of in a nice way given the officials a little bit of a hard time. I've questioned some spots and stuff. They're trying, they're honest, but we're not in the rest of West Tennessee. And that's enough said on that one. Greg, thank you as always. Hopefully we'll hear from you and we can reverse this score on them and add some to it. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
There he is. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. Gary, a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with more Jackson Christian football.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
And we are back. Wesley, what does Jackson Christian have to do to win this football game?
Hang on to the football and keep doing what they're doing offensively. Defensively, just to kind of shore a few things up. We're getting good penetration in the backfield on the quarterback and stopping the run fairly well. They've beat us on a big long run play and then the one pass play that was obviously wide open. What you're seeing here, though, Coach, is just a tale of possessions. I think they had the ball twice the entire first half.
And we wound up, we don't cough that fumble up to them. This is a 7-7 contest.
Yep, I agree.
And give their defense credit. And even though they have 14, other than the long run and the pass play, well, 2 pass plays, there's actually one that was in that seam right on the lines out there. And then there was the touchdown. It looked like it was supposed to have been it was more of a rounded post pattern. But
yeah,
you can go back and see this game on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page tomorrow. Also, you can tell 5 fans right now they can either get it on Facebook from Jackson Christian, Facebook from the Jackson Christian Booster Club. They can get it on Paul Schultze Worthy Road Studios Blitz Ball Games Facebook. You can listen to it on the radio on 93.1 back in Jackson, part of Grace Broadcasting. You can also go to their WNWS.com website and also click on that and watch this contest. We've got approximately 2:56 to go. We can reverse this in the second half. The only problem is ECS gets the football first. Wesley.
They do get the football to start the second half. We've moved the ball against them really, really well. We just had some unfortunate miscues there.
Yeah, we've had a coughed up fumble, a drop, and then a couple of things. Got to do a little better job on one of those outside linebackers / defensive ends. I meant to bring this up during the broadcast. Will Gilchrist, who I believe the Will Gilchrist over there, didn't get to see him because of the time it took for us to get here today. Will is, I believe, Anthony Gilchrist, the old head basketball coach and great baseball player from Hardin County.
Yeah.
I think Anthony's like me. He's retired now, and Anthony's enjoying life. I'm enjoying football and doing the radio show, but it's been nothing but hard work and the move we've had lately. And that, I don't enjoy hard work like that. Talking on the radio and doing games with Gary and Paul and Summer and Caleb up there. Now, that's fun. That's
fun.
The way life ought to be right there. Working with you. I've known Wesley since he was a great quarterback, but even better than a quarterback, he was a great pitcher at first at Jackson State and then went with his mentor, Bubba Cates, to UTM through some big ball games. But Wesley, any surprises and maybe a score or two from some other schools?
Surprise here. I mean, outside of the score is 14-0. But as you mentioned earlier, it ought to be 7-7.
Yeah.
We're playing
fake
with
punt
them.
hurt too.
Yep. The fake punt hurt. I forgot about that one. As far as scores, I don't have anything that's changed on my phone too much.
Let me check mine. I know that the White Sox are leading the Red Sox in the bottom of the third, 3-0. I don't know whether we should worry about that. Love to have a Haywood update tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Roundup starting at 10 o'clock. Robert Rooks, one of their play-by-play announcers, along with Greg Van Story. Robert will be on. He's also a historian of high school football. He's also going to tell us what's happening with the young men from Haywood that are playing down at Florida State. Plus, he's going to give a recap of the game with Lexington tonight between Haywood and them.
Would like to have a Ripley Northside update, but I don't have one.
Well, maybe our good friend Seabass will help us out with that.
McKenzie 20-14 over Obion County now.
And let's see if we can get Seabass has not responded. Zach Cisco will be our kickoff man. We're still huddling up, 12 seconds still on the clock, so we violated nothing, even though there's a little impatience out on the field. You can see the official down there showing a little impatience. Son, there's still time on that clock.
Yep. I tell you, Cordova's got a mountain to climb tonight. They're playing South Panola.
Yeah, I would say South Panola. Coach Woods is back down there, isn't he? Yes, he is. He did such a great job that 1 year at Peabody. Of course, we will have Shane Jacobs also on the Saturday Sports Roundup, the fine, outstanding coach of Peabody, and Blake Butler, TCA's coach, whose dad is Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator. Plus, you don't want to miss Frank Bonner or Sean Sparks. Maybe we can get an update from one of our good friends down at the Hardin County game also. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Zach Cisco to kick off. Let's see who's deep for them. The one I can't see is turned in, and the other one only see one of his numbers. We'll pick it up. Now, they angle kick. Will it go out of bounds? It does. They'll throw it. Let's see if they take it to 35 or make them kick it over. And it looks like on the illegal procedure call that they will take the ball at the 35-yard line and not make us kick over.
Grant Boykin, if you're listening, I do have a update on USJ. 14-0 Hardin County over USJ.
Okay, is that the latest?
Yep.
I'm surprised that Hardin County, Caden Pope, it only takes 3.1 seconds usually for him to get open.
Yeah.
And their quarterback, Chris Smith, can throw the ball. Chris can throw it on a dime, and he doesn't leave any change for you. It's right in there.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for ECS on their own 35. They go with the blocking back in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the left, and they're going to hand off to White, the running back, and he's got a hole over the left side.
Oh,
and
nice
I'm going
tackle.
to tell you what, a saving tackle by Walker Ray, because only 2 men had an angle that they might have brought him down, and that is a first down. That's their 6th one of the night and their first one in the second half.
You want to take another look at that?
Yes, we need to, and see why that hole opened up so quick, although they're going to
As you see the replay there, nice saving tackle by Walker there.
Here's the snap. They'll try the same play. They bend it back. It's a form of a counter play. And again, they are good in getting good yardage behind their left guard and left tackle.
Looks like that's a gain of about 6, maybe 7.
And it is about, again, trying to see.
They're going
to plunk it down and give him 6.
Yeah, I'd say. They're going quick. They're going a little tempo here in the second
They are.
half.
Try to speed it up because our defense, when it can get set and they come over the right guard and A-gap, they get another first down. I know that Coach Palmer then would like to hold off on it, but may have to have a timeout talk. This tempo they have moved the football.
Yep. And then you see there again, they just a straight give up the middle, and it's a big old hole for that young man to run through.
115 yards now for their running back. Let's see. We've got a whistle slowing play down. False start.
That'll help.
That will help. And now, folks, that will hinder some of our replays this quick. We'll try to get as many replays in as we can, but when they run tempo like this, tough to get those replays in.
And I tell you what, that official chopped the clock with 3 seconds left, so they're going to get an additional. Not that it's going to matter, but they're going to get an additional play.
Here's the pitch to Tucker White, trying the right side, gets by one tackler, gets deep into our secondary across the 20 and down to the 15 for about a 13-yard pickup. And right now, Tucker White and his line are chewing us up. I've got 14 carries. Campbell Scott on the tackle there.
Take a look at this. Just a simple pitch out to the right. Do a great job of opening that hole. May have been another little hold right there.
If it is, they're good at disguising it.
They are.
1st and 10 on our 15, and again, they're going to try White. He bends it.
Oh.
And his knee hit. Now they've got to move the football back.
See where they spot that.
Now, let's get a replay if we can.
Okay.
If we can. They moved it back some. That probably is right.
There we go. We'll take a look at it. Looks like his knee hits at about, that's about where the ball should be.
Okay. But 6 more yards for 134 for that young man. And again, they give it to him. He starts one way and bends it.
Good tackle. Guess who?
It's almost like a false trap.
Tacker on the tackle on that one.
Tacker Nash, better known as Tackler Nash. Say hello to Steve Hamilton out in Arizona. Also to Darby Palmer's parents over in Arkansas. David Cisco may be watching tonight, the councilman. 3rd and 3, a big 3rd and 3. The ball on the right hash mark.
Need to stop here.
Got the blocking back to the left of the formation. They're going to try it again.
Oh,
we had
nice
people
play.
coming. Now, a couple of men in the backfield. Nash and Chance King. There was one more young man. Nash and King in there. 8:51 to go. Now, unofficially, Nash had 5 solos in the first half that Greg gave us, but he goes back and watches that film and will make any adjustments. So -1, 133 yards for Tucker White. It's 4th. Now, they've got 4th and 6. It's hard to tell from this angle.
It's hard to tell.
Now I know why they built the new press box.
I don't blame them.
Will this be a pass play or will they bend again? It's a pass play. Sprinting left. Here's the throw and got in behind us for the touchdown at the 8:19 mark in the 3rd quarter.
We'll take another look at that. They just roll him left right here, and he just slipped behind us.
Yeah, we lost. We took the angle we had, and he got behind us. And a good job by Brady Bennett throwing the touchdown pass.
Yep.
He's now 5 for 7.
Like Mosley got caught covering one guy, and another guy slipped behind him. Just a simple little flood route.
2 TD passes. The kick is up. The kick looks good. It is good. So it's 21-0 with 8:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Play Jackson Christian to receive. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, We make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back. A little communications difficulty here as we had, if it wasn't for bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all on that kick. Normally that one goes out of bounds or into the end zone.
It kind of kicked left.
Yeah, it died on us. We've got the ball on our own 16, 84 yards away from pay dirt. Give to Cam Boyd, and they've got it turned, but he gets around it anyway, but they stretched it where it's a much shorter gain of about 5 yards, but a good effort by Boyd and his blockers.
Yep.
12 carries, only 24 yards, and we're used to more than that out of Boyd. But they have been looking for him tonight.
They have. They've keyed on him.
And, of course, Gage Boykin, 6 for 10. And, they got the fumble. We came up short on 4th and goal.
Yep.
And several just unusual things. Here's the motion to Boyd, and they're going to try the left side of our line. Hole opened up, closed quickly, but Boyd got through and got down to about the 27. Maybe if we get a real good spot, the 28. They're moving the change. And so West Harris State Farm first down, our first in the second half, and 8th, 9th. That actually make that the 9th of the ball game.
Yeah, we need to score right here.
Really do. We need a sustained drive.
Right.
Now, a lot of people say, we got to score in a hurry. Well, it depends on how much time it takes. Now, would we like to strike on this play and score? Yeah. But if we need to get points on the board first of all. Now, this looks like Lance Rowland, single receiver. I'll check it, and he's going to go in motion. He's got quickness.
Mm-hmm.
Gage Boykin wanted to crank the javelin. It's being chased. He finds Rowland. Rowland makes the catch and is slung down over on the right side, right in front of their bench at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, maybe a gain of a couple.
And I will check my roster
Give him
and
two.
make sure, but I am very positive that is Rowland. It is 2nd down and 8.
Ball on the 29. Like, Gage had him a little earlier, but they got some good pressure on him and caused him to flush him out.
Here's the handoff. It looks like Cooper Cantrell trying to skirt the end. He gets it, gets across the 40, 41, maybe the 42, and that's going to be a nice pickup. Should be enough first down. Let's check for flags. No flags. Yes, no.
Here's another look at that. Good job on the outside blocking here by our receivers, and just a good hard run like he always does.
And I was right. 24 is Lance Rowland, who usually plays on a lot of special teams and stuff for Jackson Christian. Say hey to his mom and dad. And, of course, his brother Blake is on the field with him. Here is 14-0 at half USJ and Hardin County.
Wow.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Here's the seam. And out of the hands of the receiver. It is intercepted and returning the football, and he is a good defensive back for them. The football's on the ground, but it looked like that ECS got back on it, and that's Cameron Gagnon. And 7 for 12 with an INT there.
Take a look at this again.
Yeah, it went in and out of the hands of our receiver.
It did. Ball was well thrown and just in and out of the hands. Let's see who falls on this fumble right here, if they actually do get it back. Yep, he got it back.
Gagnon's the only one that could have gotten it back. Unfortunately, it puts them in our territory with good field position. They've just putting points on the board, and every time it looks like we're going to score,
we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yep, something happens. Here's the straight dive handoff.
Nice play.
Tucker White, he'll get about 2 tough yards, and one of our big linemen right there is on it.
Number 75.
75 is Carson McKee.
Yep. Yeah, they give him 2.
Give him 2 on that one. He's got 135 yards, though, now.
We need to keep him there.
Again, Tucker White in the backfield. Remember, Garrison was an all-region player there last year. This young man beat him out for the job. Garrison can play wide out, though, and plays defense. The RPO, and that one kind of got hung up, and we introduced ourselves at the quarterback.
Wyatt Jones in there along with number 70 and 75 again.
Yeah. Of course, 70 is Chilton Smith, the junior. Remember, this is a heavily laden senior ball club for ECS. We're down 21-0 late in the third quarter, but it was only 14-0 at half, and we held the ball, except for 22 seconds of that first quarter. They go to a true pro set out of the spread, and this is going to be a pass play, 4-man route. They throw it underneath coverage was Campbell Scott. They were intending that one.
Now we got a
for Caden Hill.
Yep, big 4th and 10 here.
Okay, we're going to have to play safety this time and watch.
Are.
We got fooled in the early part of the game on a fake punt.
And you just play straight up defense right here.
Yeah, you put your 1-man back.
Yep.
Your outside contain must check the short man out. And we're waiting on the punter. 12 seconds. He'll get out there in plenty of time. Yep. And here comes the punter. That, again, is Cameron Gagnon. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. We didn't get any pronunciation.
Well, they just barely got it off.
Yep. End over end.
Kind of
Mosley's telling everybody to stay away from it. Jalen, who has the gambling instinct, picks it up, and he gets pounded, and they'll give him – will they give him the good spot? I could even see a case for him giving him a spot further back. The referees were very kind to the young man that time.
Well, I tell you what, he's taking some gambles this year on a couple punts.
Yes. His hands must be better than mine. I would be afraid that I wouldn't hold on to the pumpkin, and that thing's valuable. Trouble is, we have 92 yards to go for a touchdown.
Yep.
3 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. A couple of the sponsors, remember Southern Family Dentistry. Go by and see Nathan Nash. Mitchell's Body Shop, they bring you those replays. We'll tell you about some more now. We're trying to get settled down. Let's see, no illegal participation. There's enough time. There's a straight handoff. They've got penetration. I know 75 got in a hold, and there's probably a hold in there usually when the umpire throws that when we're holding.
Yep.
But their man 75, and I'll have to check his number out. 75 is Kessler Baker. He jammed it up, and they bounced off of him.
That'll be half the distance. So it'll push
they'll go ahead and give them the full 5, didn't they?
Push us back to the 4.
Okay, 4. So half the distance. Now they're coming back up and going to respot it. Well, that's what I thought. There should have been something else, and it should come this way.
Yeah.
It wasn't a hold. There are other calls the umpire can make. Now I missed the signal for it. Clock is wound, so it should be 2nd and 5.
Replay first down.
Okay. Then it should be 1st and 5, not 4.
We are in Memphis.
Yeah, do the math. I don't know. Gage Boykin getting out of there. He's got a jump pass complete to Cooper Cantrell. Will Cantrell drag a couple of guys? Yes, he will.
That'll be another
after
first
the catch.
Down.
8 for 13. Completion to Cantrell.
We'll take another look at this one.
And I am completely blocked off from the chains. They're moving it, which makes the 10th Wes Harris first down of the night. And, of course, Wes Harris State Farm brings you all the first downs.
Yep. Good job by Gage right there finding him.
Yeah. Excellent athleticism by him. And we'll check. We've got some other people on the field, and we'll get those new numbers. See Walker Ray out here in Mosley, but that's a new man on the line. Here's the screen, and it's well played.
It is.
First kid beat his block, her young player there, and allowed a lot of other people to come and tie things up.
But I tell you what, good job of Walker fighting for a couple.
Yeah, so Walker Ray, 9 for 14 now for Gage Boykin.
Gage throwing the ball well tonight.
That was Jacob Welch that came up and played that one well. I want to give credit where credit's due.
Sure.
13 is in the ball game for Jackson Christian. That is Cooper Banky. He's a junior. Say we're young.
Yep, we are.
Here's the running play with Boykin. Really didn't get a full head of steam. Gets close to the 25 for maybe a gain of 2.
Yep, looks like they're going to spot him at the 25, Coach.
Okay.
Right on it.
13, Banky on Cooper Banky. Let's see if he stays out there, and he does.
He does.
I understand the young man has very good hands, wearing the receiver's gloves. Union City 21, Trinity 20 at halftime.
Oh.
You're going to send Walker Ray wide to the right.
Way wide.
There's Banky going to be in the slot. Mosley is the man closest to the backfield. He's off the line. They send on the A route. Campbell Scott.
Oh,
there's got to be pass
what in the
interference. They're going to
world?
call incidental contact because this guy started waving his hands way too early.
Folks, back at home.
Man, that's something that Dan Bland used to teach us.
Take a look
on
at
how
this.
to take a receiver out without getting it called.
No flag called right here. And just,
I thought the flag was down there and they picked it up.
Just blatant.
Check it. Check it. Because I think he threw the flag.
They did. Okay.
Hats off to the Memphis officials. That would have been
that one, right.
one of those travesties of justice that I talk about. And that makes the 11th West Harris State Farm first down.
Pushes it out to the 40.
Oh, me, there was fixing to be a riot right here in the press box. A one-man riot.
And we've got the Eagles fans right in front of us too, Coach.
1st and 10 on the 40. Boykin needs more time. He's had a lot, but good coverage by ECS. This one wisely throws it away, and that shows you the young man has a cannon for an arm.
Did that go in the bleachers?
It went close to the bleachers. Cheerleaders didn't manage to hold on for the INT.
No.
That was intended for Cooper Cantrell. Now let's see, did we drop the handkerchief on this one, or are we just spotting it? Should be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
9 for 15 for Gage Boykin. We need to score. Minute 18 in the 3rd quarter. It's starting to get late now. Limited number of possessions.
Yep.
Defense held the last time. Trips right. They give to Boyd. They fake. He's got it, but shooting through there. I know 25, the man that blew things up a while ago, was in there. That's Jacob Welch, but there were 2 other ECS Eagles, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 10.
We'll take a look at this one again. Yeah, that's just a great job by their corner coming off the edge.
3rd and 10. Let me correct myself. Yeah, that's a good job of them. They just whipped us at the point of attack.
Yep.
3rd and 13. Is it? Yes.
Yes.
To Boykin. He's going to sprint left. They bring a linebacker on a late rush. He lofts it up in the air. It's overthrown. Should not be an interception.
No, incomplete.
It's incomplete. 9 for 16. It's a punting situation. And with this kind of yardage and this drive, it's the first time we, other than the pass that the pass interference should have been called on, it was. And again, when you sprint to the left, folks, you don't know how hard that is to throw against your body. Now, you were a left-handed quarterback, though.
So for me, it was going right.
Yeah, you were going right. Did you ever throw one right-handed?
No, I never did throw one right-handed.
I played with a guy on the junior high team that could throw it right or left-handed. Now, he's much better right-handed, though.
Well, I had a roommate in college threw a baseball right-handed and football left-handed.
I can believe that. That's kind of like my friend Steve Farrah.
Oh, nice punt.
Nice punt by Cisco, driving the receiver back. Goes over his head. Will it bounce sideways? Very good. 4-3. Down it now.
At the 1.
Okay. At the half. Let's see how they spot that rascal.
Great punt. 63 yards.
63-yard punt by Cisco.
That's probably the best punt he's had all year, no doubt.
Well, he's only punted, what, three or four times?
3 or 4 times, yeah.
And he's had some good ones, hung them up there high.
That was a nice one.
We had the inadvertent whistle on a nice punt a couple of weeks ago here in Memphis.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to have it now.
Yep.
What they did a while ago, they just let Tucker White blast it out of there.
Yep, he's back there again.
We need to, let's see if, got a gentleman standing up blocking me completely off. Oh, chance almost got. Now they've changed play. They've gone under center. That is Brady Bennett under center. And he may just wedge it out of there. Now they go with the running back, and they've broken it again over that left side. And that is White, and he's going to get about 17 yards and a first down.
Take a look at that one, too, again. They just do a great job of opening the hole right there for him. And
yeah, they beat us at the point of attack right there.
Yep, that's going to be the quarter.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, ECS 21, Jackson Christian nothing. Let's take a 30-second timeout and come back for the final quarter of Jackson Christian football.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And we are back here for the final quarter at ECS. We have moved the ball, but now it's all on the defense, Wesley.
It is that. Great punt, pinned them down inside the 1, and now they're on about the 15, maybe 16-yard line.
We'll try to check some scores for you. Scores coming in slow. We have no internet tonight. And we have to get on a school's internet. This time they found that little hole, beat our linebacker across the field. Yeah. It's not a true drag of your tight end across there, but you do drag a man, and he got behind the linebackers in the hook zone.
He did.
6 for 8 for Brady Bennett, and another first down. That's their 5th of this half. They've got 10 first downs for the game.
That's an impressive young man.
He is. The University of Memphis will be glad to have him. Here's Tucker White on the pitch sweep. He gets leverage, but somebody, and you should know who it is, wearing number 58, knifing through there, Tucker Nash.
That is him.
I have seen excessive celebration on the other team, and they just – folks, I'm not believing it. First time, young man made a great play, didn't do anything more than the ECS team's players have done, and had one young man that probably should have been. This is back to travesty of justice. I was about to say the officials had settled down, but no thank you.
No thank
you. Here's the snap. Brady Bennett.
Holding right there. If you can't
there was
see
a holding, and it got away, but Bennett will get outside and gain forward yardage. We'll get that yardage in a minute. And if we can see that one again, you should be able to pick the holding out.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. You just, top of your screen there, a big-time hold.
Tackler smash. Just got another text. Gary helped us out a whole lot. Tackler smash. And you saw the hold, didn't you? Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't me. I'm not trying to be unfair.
Absolutely, I did.
10:42 to go in this fourth quarter. We have them 3rd and 9. Got to hold them here and get the football back. They're going to throw the football. You knew they were. Quarterback steps up. He'll run, falling back in there. One of our tackles. How close will it be, Wesley, because I'm blocked out?
About 3, 2, maybe 3.
Okay. 4th down and what, 2? Maybe more? No, the guy keeps walking.
Yep.
I'm trying to get some yardage.
How about 2?
4th and 2, good play on that one. Number 70, Chilton Smith, the junior, 5'11", 215. Just think how many we've got coming back next year. They lose a ton of players.
They do.
We are playing a senior-laden team. The ever-dangerous Jalen Mosley back there. I like this young man's confidence. Yeah, as an old coach, you know, I got to have the Pepto-Bismol after the game and stuff. Here's a good snap this time. Nice end over end, hard to feel, little hit, bounce, and let's see if he's going to get out of the way. And that was a good decision. Even though it rolls deep, it's going to be downed at the 15-yard line. Downing the football is Xander Carroll, a young man that can play quarterback or defensive back for them. He's a junior. He is the heir apparent, I think, for them next year at quarterback. Jackson Christian will huddle up and then head to the field. They'll head straight to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Now, they'll wind the play clock here in just a minute, but that won't make much difference.
As soon as they get this football set, I expect them to wind it.
9:43 in this contest. We must get something on this possession.
Coach, across over there, look at there. They got some glow lights out in the band.
That's
in the
good.
student section.
That is good. Good to see some excitement.
Yep.
That is one of those fourth quarter deals of theirs.
Yep.
They give to Cam Boyd, and he does squirt through the hole. But a nice ankle tackle.
Yep.
And, again, that looked like Xander Carroll, the man that downed the football. And that is the 12th West Harris State Farm first down of the night.
There's a replay of that. He just squirts through that hole. Good hard run right there by Cam.
Unofficially, I've only got him with 34 yards. Now, I could have, in the darkness, I could have missed a yard or two.
It's a little hard to see, Coach.
Yes. See, Banky is still in there. And we are tight ends to the right, but everybody else. Here comes Boykin. The defensive end crashes down. He'll get a couple of tough yards.
Just hang on to that football.
But their defensive end, Carroll, was in there, and then there is 59, the man I was telling you about a while ago, for them, and he is a good one. 59, I have him on my roster as Rodney Hunter, and they call him something else.
Jacob Wells or something like that.
Yeah, so maybe I got a bad roster. They go trips right, they being Jackson Christian School, running backs to the left of the formation, tight end to the right, wide side to the left. And this time a mix-up on the play. Boyd circles around, but that's going to destroy the timing of the play. And no gain.
We'll be doing good, if we get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
So 14 carries, 34 unofficially. And now that brings up a big, big 3rd down and 7 with only 8-10 and counting. And the question is, how many possessions are left in this contest?
That's a great question.
Key question right there. Trips right. Wide side of the field, it's equidistance.
Yep.
Here's the pass play. We flood the zones. Boykin has to run. And the defensive end crashed down. And, again, that man in the middle right there, 51 for them.
We got a man down.
And that's Landon Dean, and we've got a youngster hurt. They came across him and can't be helped, I don't think.
Number 73, maybe? Is that right?
We don't need another lineman down. As you well know for us, Presley, our fine center, he's out for several weeks. While we're doing this, Man's Record Service, one of our great sponsors, tell them you heard about them right here and you support Jackson Christian football. Deaton's Carpet One, Snookum Steakhouse, Kimberly Evans, Hickman Realtors, Dynamics, I want to say Dynamics, but Dynamics, Physical Therapy, Lonnie Cobb Auto, Great American Sports, Race Clips, West Harris State Farm, Mitchell's Body Shop, Southern Family.
Yep.
Okay, who was the injured player?
Good to see him running off on his own power there.
A tough young man in his own right. That's Greg Thaxton, who's also a junior.
Yep.
Zach Cisco on to punt. I see that the punt returner has backed up a couple of steps.
I would say that was smart based on that last punt. They jumped.
Whistles blow.
If that's on them, Coach, no, they're calling that on us.
Was there ever any doubt?
No.
I'll let you judge my last statement.
Wow.
I put my spotting chart up on the wall. I couldn't even see it. It was so dark in here. Caden Hill is back deep. Here's the snap. Cisco will punt it from 5 yards deeper. This one end over end, and it kicks to the – and it's probably good it did. That keeps Hill from getting a return. We'll be able to down it on the 30.
On the 30.
Football down by Walker Ray.
Yep.
And now it's all up to the defense.
Defense, and I tell you, if we get a quick stop right here and a quick score, do you go onside kick?
You almost have to.
No,
They're capable of holding the ball. Remember, in the second quarter, they didn't hold it as long as we did, but they held it a long time.
Yep.
It is all on the pressure of the defense.
Yep. Got a little discussion going on back here. Personal foul on them.
It's got to be on them.
That's first down for us.
That brings it back because that was before the football was down.
That's
that should
correct.
give us.
That puts our offense back on the field.
That's right. 13th first down. That's a West Harris State Farm first down. And I will give the officials credit for that one.
Yep, they got that one right apparently.
Now, one of my good friends is an official. When I get home, I will get a scolding because he will remind me that it's judgment calls and things like that. But now, sometimes there's things that you got to work hard to miss.
That is very true. That puts the ball at the 41. So, hey, personal foul call.
Personal foul. The proper administration of good job, gentlemen.
Yep.
Very good job.
Give credit where credit's due.
And I will call it right.
That's right.
If you're wrong, I'll tell you. If you're right, I'll tell you.
Yep.
And you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the handoff to Boyd. Trying the left side. Gets across the 45. Gets down to 47. For a nice pickup, about 8 yard, maybe 7, because I think they were on the 40.5-yard line.
Take another look at that play real quick. Good job of Cam just picking his way and then shooting through the hole right there. Good hard run.
Walker Ray, Banky, and Mosley this side. Carrier, the tight end, to the far side. Looks like Cooper Cantrell in the backfield with Gage Boykin. They send Mosley in motion. They don't run the jet sweep. They come back, and, boy, Cantrell can run hard. He just sidestepped and broke a tackle and drags a runner or a couple of men down to about the 32-yard line.
Take another look at that one right there, too. Kind of a misdirection play, a little fake to Mosley there, and then, boom, he's through that hole for a nice gain, another first down.
Campbell Scott with 55 yards unofficially on the night. And another West Harris State Farm first down, 14 of them to be exact. And again, we go trips left. Carrier, the tight end to the right. Cooper Cantrell in the backfield. Boykin's going to keep. We needed to block one man.
Man.
If you look at the film, you'll see we chose one. I think the other one, the one to the inside of the play, would have been the better choice. But guess what? It's easier to see that up here.
Yeah, our young man zigged when he should have zagged.
That's the reason you see so many OCs, especially in college and the pros, upstairs. You can see things the players don't see.
Yep.
OC is offensive coordinator. Had a lady text me and said, Coach, I don't know what an OC is. And she said, I don't follow football but enjoy it. And it's an offensive coordinator. Cooper Cantrell trying the left side of the line.
Good hard run there.
Ray Pack has sent us something. Ray Pack does Freed Hardeman Sports just like I do for Worthy Road Studios. Chester County is up 35-14 on Adamsville in the third quarter.
That's going to be a big win for them. They needed a little bit of confidence.
Third and 4. And I may have said Cooper Cantrell a minute. I meant to say Campbell Scott.
Yep.
Boyd back in there. They show the jet sweep. Here comes over the left side on counter or reverse action, if you prefer to call it that, Cam Boyd, and he should have a first down. And they are moving the change for the 15th. West Harris first down.
Yep. Huntington over Decatur County 20-7 at the half. Westview 33, Fairview 7. That's in the third quarter.
Hear the whistle blow, and we've got timeout on the field. Looks like Jackson Christian has called one.
No, that's ECS.
Yeah, it's ECS. We've reversed. ECS called one. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Jackson Christian Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And we are back here at the snap. Here's Mosley. He can't get the corner turned. He'll be down at the 19, no gain.
Good job right there by that young man, Caden Hill for ECS.
They did a good job. They're stringing it out.
Yep.
We're not getting, you want to get a seal, and if you can, cut it up in there with it sealed off, even if the guy sets the corner. And we're not getting the corner blocked. So the wide side goes to the left. We have trips over there. Boyd in the backfield with Boykin. They'll send Mosley in motion. They fake the sweep. They come back off the counter. They have got that hole jammed up. We'll only get a couple of tough yards.
They blow the whistle.
Cam Boyd, we'll see what the official spot is.
Still fighting hard for those yards.
Yes, he is. They bring Cooper, or actually they bring back in Campbell Scott. Campbell Scott wearing number 10. Cantrell wears 2.
Their body type's a lot alike.
Well, again, I told you what happened. I had a young man that played for me.
Yeah.
That the names and stuff make it a little tougher. This is a big 3rd and 8. The ball's on our 17, wide side to the right to Boykin. They give to Campbell Scott. He breaks one tackle, gets down to the 10, but he'll be short because I know how they're going to spot it, and he'll be short at least a full yard.
Let's see where they spot this. Good hard run. Yep. About a not even a yard.
It's 4th down. Now the scoreboard changes. It should be 4th and 1.
They've got it too, but it's less than 1. Yeah.
But our quarterback is 7 yards deep. They give to Cantrell. He hits the line. It's all going to depend on the spot. And I don't think we're going to get it the way the sideline official has spotted it.
Already pointing ECS ball. So another.
And again, they hold on 4th down. We can't get the yard, and that really, with 2:21. Now the first man's got to lock up and tackle. Second man has to strip the football.
That's right.
But you got to make sure you tackle him. You don't want to give him a touchdown by not locking up. First man and every man after that attacks the football. Lock up. You may take 2 to get him down. They're going to use every second they got. We have 3 timeouts left.
Yep.
And I'm not sure I like the spot, but the official I'll give to him.
Good
nice
job.
play by us. They got in the backfield, tackled the guy for loss. Nash is back there. And is that Caleb Newsom, or we'll have to check it and see. That is Caleb Newsom back there, isn't it?
Check this out on the replay here, Coach. Yeah, that's Tacker back there. Made that play.
Tacker, Nash, and Caleb Newsom.
Yep.
And again, they're using time. They've got 25 seconds. They can use only 1:51 on the clock.
They'll run this all the way down to about 2 before they snap.
ECS has got some fresher players in here, and I don't think they're throwing with the crew, although they have their speed man out to the right that they can bring in. He's a younger player.
Well, they snapped that fairly quick.
And they give on a little counter action, and that's to the running back. That should be 6. Yes, it was.
Good job by Chance there to lock up, make that tackle.
That was Garrison, Clayton Garrison, and he can tote the pumpkin. 1:21. We've still got 3 timeouts. Now, we'll have to start using the timeouts now.
Yeah.
I know what Darby was trying to do because you may need those, but this is very important. 2nd and 10, they're going to let it run down.
You get a big stop here, then you got to start using them.
The bad part is they get under a minute with this.
They do.
it's a tough decision whether to stop it early or not. Now you got to stop things very quickly.
Yep.
2 seconds, 1. The ball was a snap. Should have been a penalty.
And they
we
let
got
it
robbed.
go. He reached for his flag and did not throw it.
We got robbed then.
Yep, the back judge reached for his flag and put it up.
Well, I thought we had 3 timeouts. We have not called one. Maybe the scoreboard's wrong.
I don't know. They do not have to snap the ball again.
That's right. This contest is going to end a tough 21-0 loss.
But, you know, the one thing I will say about this, Coach, this game was a lot closer than what the scoreboard indicated.
Well, you take the fake punt, the fumble, an interception, and us getting stopped
twice
in the shadow of the goal.
On 4th down.
On 4th down, it's a whole different ball game. But this contest is over 21-0. ECS beats Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian falls to 3-1 on the season. ECS goes to 3-1 on the season. But they know we've been here. We played them.
Yep.
Trouble is, moral victories don't count.
They don't.
And in the standings, it may make you feel better. But it wasn't a district game or a region game.
Right. So we're still in good shape there.
Let's take a 3-minute timeout, on the Jackson Christian Football Network and come back and we'll talk about this contest.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Southern Family Dentistry provides a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple clean to full dental reconstruction and now prepless veneers, they're there when you need them. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook or call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry. We want to make you smile.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We are back. A very sad ending. We played well, just a couple of rough spots, bounce of the ball the wrong way, a couple of goal line stands and a couple of passes that we may have missed coverage. The defense has nothing to be ashamed of.
They do not.
We held one of the
well.
better teams in the state of Tennessee in AA.
Yep.
They are a bigger team than we are. We held them to 21 points, and we could have easily scored 4 touchdowns to their 3. Matter of fact, one of theirs would have never happened without the fumble.
That is correct.
And a good job. That doesn't make anybody feel any
No,
better.
it doesn't.
The kids can take solace that, hey, this one's over, you move on. It's called the next game theory. The coach will talk about a couple of things. They'll find some things to work on in practice this week. But now all attention has to be turned to that next game.
Yep.
Absolutely. The good news is we get to play Harding Academy next week. The bad news is we come to Memphis again. Again. And, of course, I know they're having trouble getting officials over here. And if you'll go back and review the film, Wesley and I were not unfair. We called it down the line on those things. And we have the advantage of checking ourselves on replay.
Yes, we do.
But then, like I said, there are some things that are obvious.
Yep.
A very good ECS team, well coached.
They are.
Their coach does a great job. They've got some great players. They are senior laden.
They are.
We are junior and sophomore laden. We have some great seniors ourselves. And we will miss them next year. But, hey, this year's not over.
That's right.
We got region play.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be in the playoffs.
We're going to be in
Trust
the
me on that one, fan. Our seniors will lead us through. We'll get some of these injuries, and Presley get well soon. Looking forward to Zach McDonald being back. A couple of other guys that's got some of those knick-knack injuries. And hopefully Carson Holt keeps healing. Now, he'll be on that, whatever you call that thing that rolls that keeps his leg off. He'll be on it for a little. I wished I knew what the official name was.
Yeah.
And
that thing looks like it'd be fun to ride just to begin with.
And we got to see several young men tonight that don't get quite as much playing time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wesley, I'll let you evaluate both the offense and defense, but just some correctable mistakes is all I can find.
Some correctable mistakes, absolutely. Offensively, we moved the ball on them. Just like you said, some just untimely breaks there with the interception and the obviously the fake punt was one. But up and down between the 20s, we moved the ball just as well as they did. Defensively, we did a great job stopping their run. It's just they had a couple of big chunk plays, and that's where they got us. Defensively on their side, give kudos to them for bend but don't break, and they did a really good job there.
And both teams played the similar style of defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were able to get a couple of inside the 10 stops that really hurt us.
Oh, they were. Just an update on the Maryville-Alcoa game, Coach. It's gone final. Maryville 30, Alcoa 27.
10 out of the last 11 years, Maryville has won that contest. But guess what? Alcoa has now gone on to win more state championships. Not totally, but in that period.
Right.
Because Maryville has run into a couple of Murfreesboro teams and a Whitehaven team, I believe, in the last few years. Here's Wesley with some scores for you.
Waverly over McNairy in the fourth quarter, 42-0. Crockett County is in the fourth quarter with Bolivar, same score, 42-0. Covington in a big way over Brighton right now. This has it in the third quarter, 58-22. Henry County's beating Brentwood, 14-0. Ripley and Northside tied at 6.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a power battle there, though.
Milan over Liberty, 44-0. Third quarter, McKenzie, 33, O'Brien County, 14. Let's see. What else I got?
McKenzie got mad, and O'Brien's quarterback is out.
Yeah. And that's about what I see for the time being right now, Coach.
Well, let's take a 30-second timeout, and when we come back, we're going to have the man with the plan, the tower of power. The man is too sweet to be sour, Greg Armour with the final stats. Let's take that timeout.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
We We are back on the post-game show on 93.1 on Jackson Christian Schools Facebook, both the Booster Club and the schools. Worthy Road Studios, who produces, directed, and we had Summer and Caleb working down here in the booth, Caleb upstairs. But it is my honor to bring you one of the hardest working men and the best stat man in this area. Greg, I'm sad, but our kids still played well for the most part.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. All right, in the passing department, Gage Borkin, 16 attempts, 9 completions, 92 yards. Jalen Mosley, 3 catches for 52 yards. In the rushing department, we rushed 41 times for 174 yards. Cam Boyd had 20 for 59. Mosley 4 for 8. Borkin 9 for 16. And Campbell Scott 5 for 86. So total offense was 266 yards. We had 6 penalties for 35 yards. For ECS, they passed the ball 9 times, completed 6 for 94. They rushed the ball 29 times for 170 yards. Total offense 264 yards. So we had 2 more yards in total offense unofficially.
What do you have? What we gave up to Tucker White there, really good running back.
Tucker White had, he had a big run of 44 yards. He had 79 in the first half, and so I don't know what.
I had him around 150, and it could be off a few yards because working in the dark hasn't been very good.
Yeah, I hadn't got his total, but that sounds about right. We just couldn't stop him in the second half.
Absolutely.
And I believe that
we did late, but it was third quarter we had trouble with him, early fourth, and then our defense rose up and smote them down.
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
And you got any defensive stats for us?
Unofficially, Tucker Nash had 8 tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. Chance King had 8 tackles. Chilton had 5. And Campbell Scott had 3.
Okay. Chilton had a good effort. He's getting better every time he comes to play. We expect that out of Nash and out of King. King getting better because people don't remember the injury like I do. That young man was hurt because he even affected his baseball career some. And Chilton getting better. Tackler Nash, and we had one that I think we've got a new term called a tackler smash. And that I editorialized a little bit. I saw nothing any different than what their players did in celebration, and there was a little warning out there. That was a little touchy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
I don't know either, and I just call it like I said. Greg, any thoughts on this? Because we got to move on next game, don't we?
Yes, we have Harding Academy next week up here in Memphis.
Get to come to Mempho, as Handsome Jimmy used to say. One more again is it's not good grammar, and the English teachers at Jackson Christian, please forgive me. And I probably shouldn't be quoting Handsome Jimmy Valiant. But Harding Academy, nothing to sniff at. A few years ago, they were a power in this state.
That's correct.
Now, they're not down and out, folks. They can play football. We can't lose momentum. Just because we lost, that should not affect our momentum. We'll come out, run tempo practices, and we get busy and do things. And we're going to come to Memphis and get our second Memphis win. Then we get to play at home. That's a good thing.
That's right.
And the middle school, another big winner, 48-0, right?
40-0.
40-0.
Yep.
Well, I was going to give them 8 points they didn't have.
Yeah, they won 40-0, and soccer lost to Trinity 4-1.
And Trinity's soccer team is very good, but we had a big 4-0 win over Tipton Rosemark in soccer earlier in the week.
Earlier in the week, yes.
We had some good passing, and I was especially impressed with our defense. Really, Tipton Rosemark never mounted but 2 threats the whole night that were good. Our defense solid. Yarber played some great defense. And 22, I'm drawing a blank on the names because I don't have the roster. Is it Britt? Do we have?
Yes.
Britt, yes. She had a great game. There were others that had a great game, but those 2 did some things, and I was pleased that we could do their soccer game. Now, I believe, and you need to check the school out on this, that Monday night we'll be back down at Hub City.
That's correct.
If not, it will be Tuesday night. It'll be one of those two nights that
yes.
we'll do that and talk with some of the players. And folks, let's end the down side now. Let's get our heads up, focus, think about the things we did positive. think about the things that we need to correct, and these young men are very easy to correct and change and to get them to do things right. And let's focus on a game, and for the first time in years, Harding will be a region game.
That's correct.
So our first region game, let's go to Harding. Let's focus, positive attitude, because that's something that Coach Darby Palmer likes, is that positive mental attitude. And we're going to come back. I'm going to believe we're going to come back with a victory next week.
That's
what do you
right.
think?
That's
Final
right.
thoughts?
We just, like you said, we've got to go and regroup.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. Very good. There he is. We love him to death. And Darby may shoot me because I took up more time than I normally do after the game. We like having Greg on. And, of course, we're going to remind everybody that Brian Bullard is going to do some basketball color when he can.
That's right.
Ryan Bullard, and if you don't know him, go check the record books at Freed Hardeman, another fine Christian institution like we are. We're going to take the last 30-second time out, and when we come back, Wesley Freeman's final thoughts, and we will tell Greg before we leave that for the 10th time in 11 years, Maryville has beaten Alcoa. Anyway, have a little fun here. You're listening to the Jackson Christian Football Network. We'll be back after 30 seconds.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And we are back. We're going to go to Wesley Freeman for scores and final comments from him, and then I'm going to try to find out about one that we are having a lot of people ask about.
Yeah, they're asking for the Hardin County USJ score, and last time I saw it updated, it was 14-0, and I haven't seen anything from that yet. This is a little bit of a shocker. Munford, at this score is at the half. From what I'm getting, 17, Dyersburg 7.
Well, they've got as much speed at Munford. Remember, the speed of the Dyersburg backs is part of their success story.
Yes.
And Dyer County didn't seem to have quite as much speed, and
right.
Dyersburg ran all over them. Plus, I also found out they had a couple of people missing from either COVID or injury at Dyer County that
That's
game.
right. Yep. Score in the fourth quarter: West Carroll 57, South Fulton 7.
Woo. West Carroll's the real deal.
Yep. McKenzie 33-14. That score's still the same. Still got Ripley Northside 6-6. Henry County over Brentwood 14-0. These are all still the same coach. So, and just would love to have that USJ Hardin County update.
Well, I know Seals and their other lineman that's so good may be putting, what is Jones? Is that his name?
I believe that is.
Raleigh Seals can
Seals.
put a lot of heat on a guy. And maybe Chris Smith, the quarterback at Hardin County, is not getting enough time. Two good coaches there. Matthew Smith will make a lot of adjustments. Coach Strapp makes adjustments. And that one was thought to be a close game of anywhere from a touchdown to 10 points.
Yep.
Hardin County people would think logically that they could win by a few more. USJ people thought they could win by a few more.
That is correct.
And we never know. I'll remind you also that Worthy Road Studios helped bring you this production, which is going to be archived on YouTube either late tonight. It'll probably be in the morning, though. Definitely, Gary says definitely in the morning. And when Gary speaks, he's better than E.F. Hutton. Everybody listens because Gary knows. Gary not only knows production, he knows football.
That's right.
That's right. He's better than Bo Jackson.
Came in the store yesterday to get his young man fitted up for some football equipment. So.
And we are glad to have finally somebody good looking here in the summer is with us tonight. She's going to work with Paul in Worthy Road. And Caleb, he's the youngest of the crew. And Caleb, we thank you for all your good shots. I want to thank Scott Vogel and their administration and the head coach for helping with some roster and starting lineup situations. And in high school, we know that sometimes numbers don't always match up on things. The TSSAA didn't have a number, which may have not got sent in, and that's the reason. Scott Vogel, the old University of Memphis player, and I shouldn't call Scott old. I was covering him when he played there. He's been at Christian Brothers as a head coach, but been here and done a very fine job. So has their team. I want to thank our administration. Of course, always you're going to get things from Darby Palmer. You're going to get them from Chase McLean, Jason Shelton, a prince of a fella, and the administration and all the teachers. And young men, I know you'll go back and listen to this game. Hey, move on. Next game, you did it. You did good. We can correct what few mistakes we made. A really good game, much closer than the 21-0 score. And I guess it's time for the disclaimer. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the expressed, and I do mean expressed, written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.